welcome to my channel. Today we will be discussing about future tense and its types. So in this single video I will be explaining to you about the different types of future tense and how the verbs appear in these individual forms of tenses. So let's start. In my previous videos we have already talked about what is future tense. Future tense is a form of an action, a time of action which will take in the future, which we have not seen at the present, and it may take in the future time. So it is yet to come, it is yet to happen. So that is called a future tense. Now, future tense are of four types: simple future tense, future continuous tense, future perfect tense, and future perfect continuous tense. So we are going to discuss about these four different types of future tenses, and together we'll be assembling and try to understand how the verbs appear in this form of tenses. Now I have divided the different types of future tenses into certain columns, which makes you comfortable to understand each of them clearly. Now one point we will have to note that in case of future tense we will have to add will or shall before the main verb. Now let's see how this will or shall appear before the main verb in the form of sentences. First we will start with the simple future. What does it mean? It means an action that may take place later in future. For example, I shall see him tomorrow. In case of I or we will have shall. So here we can see I shall see him. So see is the main verb. So we are putting shall here since we have I. So I shall see him tomorrow. Tomorrow is the future time. So I shall see him tomorrow is the simple future. In the second comes the future continuous. What does it mean? It means an action which will be in a continuous process in future. When I get home, my kids will be playing. Now here in case of future tense, we have to note that a verb be will be added after will, and after that we will have playing. Now in case of continuous tense, in the previous cases of present and past also we have seen that ing will be added with the main verb, so we will have playing. So if you have any confusions regarding continuous tense of any type, you can check my previous videos where you will see that ing always gets added with the main verb to make it continuous tense. Let's take another example so that you can understand even more clearly. He will be meeting us next week. So in case of future planned events, means we have planned something, an event maybe in the future time, and so in that case also we will use future continuous tense. Like the meeting of next week is a fixed plan, right? So since it's a fixed plan in future, we will be using future continuous tense. So sometimes simple present also we uses. So there are certain rules. If you check my previous videos, you will understand when in case of fixed time we use future continuous tense, and or sometimes simple present, sometimes present continuous. So he will be meeting us. So here also the same thing, you can see meeting is the main verb, we are adding ing as it is continuous definitely, and we will have will here as we are not getting I or we, and then we will add be. So will be will come before the main verb added with ing. So will be playing, will be meeting will be the future continuous tense of a verb. Next, now comes future perfect. What does it mean? It means an action which may complete at a certain future moment. Now about perfect tense I have already explained in my previous videos. You just go and check what is perfect tense, what is past perfect, what is present perfect. So there you will get all the informations regarding perfect tense. So here comes the future perfect. Now, if an action may complete at a certain future moment, we will call it future perfect. So let's see the examples. I shall have completed my assignments by that time. By that time means by that future time. I shall have completed. Now you already know that in case of perfect tense we always have in case of present perfect and had in case of past perfect. So definitely here we are not going to have had, so we will always have completed, then the past participle form of complete, that is here it's completed, and before that we will have shall. So have completed is the perfect tense, and before that we are having shall, since we have I here. So I shall have completed my assignments by that time. Next example, before you go to see him, he will have left the place. So before you go to see him, before you reach him, he will have left the place. So this is an action which may have completed, which may complete at a certain point of time. So when a person is going to reach him, he already will have left the place. So he will complete already the action in that particular point in the future time when the person will go to see him. Next, future perfect continuous tense. Now in perfect continuous tense we all know that we will use have been, then the original verb, then ing, and in case of past perfect continuous we always be having had been, the main, then the main verb, and then the ing added with the main verb. So here, since it's not the past time, we will have been, then the primary verb, and then ing. So it means an action which will continue over a period of time and may end up before a certain future moment. So it will continue, it will go on continuing over a period of time in future and will end up before a certain moment in future. By next July we shall have been living here forever. So by next July, what is he saying? We shall have been living here forever. So for the next period of time we shall have been living here. So this is the form of the future perfect, shall have been living. Next, when he gets his degree, he will have been studying in Oxford for 4 years. So when he will get his degree, he will have been studying in Oxford for the upcoming 4 years. For the upcoming 4 years, that means in future, he will continue to be studying before the 4 years end. So this is future perfect continuous. So in this video we learnt about the 4 different types of future tenses. So that's all for today. We will surely meet in the next video, and till then, take care. Bye.